This video is part of a series of SSIS tutorial videos created by COZYROC. In this video, I will show you how to configure a package that deletes files on an FTP server using the FTP task. These are the files and directories on my FTP server, which I'm running using FileZilla. And so what I'm going to do in this demonstration is I'm going to delete all these files that are in directory 2. And you can see they're not all the same file type. I have some Excel files and some CSV files. I'll start by dragging the FTP task onto the canvas here in Visual Studio. And I call this Delete Remote Files, and I'll double click on the task to open the task editor, and then I need to set up a connection manager for accessing the FTP server, and FileZilla told me to use this IP address for the server name. I'll leave the server port set to 21, and then I enter my credentials for the FTP server. And I'll test the connection, and that's good. So I close this, and now I'll go to the File Transfer tab. And first I select the operation because the other parameters change based on what I select, and I choose Delete Remote Files. And for the remote path, start with the root, and then directory space 2, and then another / and then *.* because I want to delete all of the files in there. And now I'll click OK, and I'll save the package, and then I right mouse click on the name of the package and choose Execute Package. And it was successful, so we'll go over and look at that directory. So we'll open up directory 2, and now it's empty. Stay tuned to see how I change the package to use a variable for the remote path.
Are you tired of updating packages because of changing metadata? How many hours have you spent accommodating new source and destination columns? How many nearly identical packages do you have to maintain? Especially when you need to update hundreds of them. Well, you should check out COZYROC's Dataflow Task Plus component. Dataflow Task Plus provides the ability to acquire the metadata and map the columns at runtime. You can even use transformations on the data. Just add the changes at the source and destination, execute, and Dataflow Task Plus will handle the process of extracting, transforming, and loading the desired columns from the source to the destination without a need to change the existing package. It works with any standard SSIS Dataflow components, transformations, and application adapters. No more manual package updates. Design your SSIS data flows with Dataflow Task Plus and save hundreds of hours. A vision of completely metadata-driven processing is now possible. Download COZYROC's Dataflow Task Plus from COZYROC.com. It's free for testing and development within Visual Studio.
I put files back in the directory 2 folder on the FTP server. Now I'm back in Visual Studio, and I'm going to show you how to use a variable to point at the files that you want to have deleted. So I'll start by creating my variable, and I'll call it delete files. And the data type will be string, and the value will be / for the root, and then directory space 2 /*. And now I'll open up the task editor again for the FTP task. I'll go to File Transfer, and here for isRemotePath variable, I'll change that to true. And then for remote variable, of course, I just choose that variable I just set up. And I click OK. And I'll save the package. And I right mouse click on the name of the package and select Execute Package. and it was successful. So I'll stop debugging and go take a look at the FTP server. And there's directory 2, and now it's empty. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow us on social media, here's how you can do that.